I believe one of the reasons the opioid crisis got to the levels of where it affected so many lives is because clinically, as providers, to each their own in terms of how you learn. But I feel, one, providers don't palpate enough. And I'm not going to name a specific group, but providers don't palpate enough. They don't touch and see what's going on. They don't communicate with the muscle to let the muscle tell you how it feels. And I treat many patients with pain. And even before we stick a needle in, there's a lot of times where we can decrease the pain significantly, right? Or moderately, or even just a little bit. But we can decrease the pain to a significant amount just by doing some work, some investigative work, and then also applying our principles. I have certain principles I use in treating muscles. For instance, I always treat the muscles above and treat the muscles below. If there are no muscles below, then you focus on the muscles above. Either way, you're going to focus on the origin and insertion, right? And I can get into that in later shows. Even I was thinking about trying to start a system where I can teach other healthcare providers about these theories. It's applying traditional Chinese medicine concepts with biomed, anatomy, and physiology, and it is beautiful. And what is the result? People are in less pain. So when you combine your theory and the muscle work, it's acupressure. I do acupressure. Acupressure is not supposed to be, sometimes it is soft, sometimes it's a little rough. It's supposed to be therapeutic. That's the goal. So, you combine these different therapies and voila, you have better outcomes. And guess what? Someone didn't have to go on opioids, right? I was just reading something recently where 80% of heroin users were opioid addicts. Let me find that stat, and then I will post it on this podcast blog. You'll be able to find it for today's date and under resources. I did a resource section. So, that's staggering because now if you, I can't think of the name. Is it the Sackler family that's being sued right now? That's responsible for, pushing the drug, right? Pushing opioids into the market. I think sometimes in society we like to just blame one person. We like to find the culprit, right? There's many different levels of blame in this arena here. Right? And because of all the people who have died, it's justified. And to be honest, I didn't understand the problem. I wasn't wrapping my head around the problem as much as in the beginning, as much as I could, because it was just going over my head. The only thing I knew was, okay, these patients are taking this pain medication. To me, I don't care what you're taking. Okay? It'd be Tylenol, Advil. Okay, obviously there's going to be exceptions to the rule, and not everyone's the same, and some people may need certain things than others, right? More than others, right? Other patients. But to me, I see pain medication as pain medication, right? Unless there's a severe case, right? And the treatment's not working, or the case may be, right? Then, we can, then, those circumstances, explain themselves. But overall, when it comes down to pain, okay, I'll tell you this much. When it comes down to pain or pain medication, to me, it's like, okay, I don't care what you're taking because our goal is to get you down.